919, line 6. Anybody know what that is? Okay, so we're going to go to the instructions in Schoology. Everybody's going to do this together because this is one we don't know. And yes, I realize that I'm making you look it up, but that's just how it's going to go. Just going to keep scrolling down. You're going to get past all the stuff that says what's new and all of the when do you file and how do you file. If you look at page 12, does everybody see how that they can look at page 12? Do you know that you can just type it in up here? So right here in this top left corner on Schoology, you could just type in the number 12 if you want to, and it would go right to page 12. All right, this is instructions. So now we're on instructions, and you want to get to instructions for 1G. So keep scrolling. We don't need to read this stuff. I know you guys are really upset about that you want to read it. We don't have to read any of it, though. Okay, has anybody found it? What page?
24.
Everybody type in 24. Okay, so this is really funny. What does it say? The directions say, enter the total of your wages from form 8919 line 6. Doesn't explain to us what it is. So how do we find out what it is?
Google.
Google, open up a tab. Form 8919. I hope you guys realize that what I'm doing right now is not being unprepared. What I'm doing right now is trying to teach you what you would do if you didn't know what these lines meant. Does that make sense? Okay. The first thing that came up for me is about form 8919. And it even says, just in the little explanation, it says, use form 8919 to figure and report your share of the uncollected Social Security and Medicare taxes due on your compensation if you were an employee but were treated as an independent contractor by your employer. Anybody know what an independent contractor is?
Do your own work. Like
Yep.
electrician or something.
Right, that means you do your own work. So like you've decided that you're going to be an electrician and you charge individually to different businesses. So if you were a business where you went to different people and charged them different things, then that would be a place that you went. For example, like let's say that you become a plumber, but you work for a plumbing company, okay? Then that company is going to give you a W-2 and you don't have to do any of this. But if you're an independent contractor, that means that your business is called Casey's Plumbing, and people just call you, and then you go out and you fix their stuff. You are your own business. You don't have any employees, anything like that. This is for you, okay? Everybody else, that's not for you. So we're going to assume that right now, the place that you work at, which is called the big company, that you're not an independent contractor, that you're just working for them. Anybody want to make up what the big company is? We'll go for it. I'm going to say it's true, whatever it is. What do you do at the big company? Come on, Riley. Lincoln? Nobody has an amusing job that we could have?
We build toilets.
Build toilets. Everybody write down that we build toilets for a living. Profitable business. Very nice. $48,000, $500? Building toilets? Not bad at all. Somebody's got to build them. Tell me that's not a job. All right, other earned income. This is nice that we're already on the 1040 instructions, so I'm just going to look at the instructions for 1H, and so should you. It says the following types of incomes must be included on the total line H. strike or lockout benefits. Have you guys ever heard of like people going on strike? This is if you get benefits while you're on strike at a job, but that is not a thing. For us, excess elective deferrals. If you look that up, that is if you are doing